Dodgers have Clayton Kershaw. 3-2 on Nathan Lucas. Fouled again.
That was a good pitch to break up the sliders that he's been throwing. Seeing the same lane.
Kershaw tries one more time. Bouncing ball to second. Edman hurries over to first in time. Tommy Edman, another play on defense. And Clayton Kershaw like he's never done before in Los Angeles. Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the clock strikes midnight. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic. It takes 6 hours and 39 minutes. It takes 18 innings to end the longest game in World Series history. It takes 4 scoreless innings from Will Klein, one of a number of heroes in this game, but in the end, the ultimate hero is a familiar one, and he's with Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Freddie, walk-off grand slam, game 1 last year, walk-off in game 3 this year.
Yeah.
This was an epic game.
Yeah, I know.
What was it like to be a part of it?
Oh my, it took a little long. This one took a little longer, but this game was incredible. Our bullpen was absolutely incredible, so thank you. Yeah, Will Klein, absolutely incredible.
So many heroes in this game. For you, when Kershaw came out of the bullpen in the 12th, bases loaded, what was that like?
That was awesome. His first pitch was 89, his slider. I was like, oh baby, we got old vintage Clayton back. Coming to the biggest spot like that, no better person you want on the mound than Clayton Kershaw.
You thought you had one hit out earlier in this game. Were you sure about the one you hit out here?
I was not sure, just because of the other couple. My swings were getting better and better as the game was going on, so I'm just glad I was able to get the opportunity again.
What were your emotions like circling the bases?
Oh my gosh, just pure excitement. When you grind and fight, and our bullpen and our pitching staff did what they did, to have that go 6 hours and 40 minutes or so, that's as good as it gets.
Freddie, thanks a lot. Now over to Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Ken. Shohei Ohtani, you have given baseball over the years a galaxy of great moments and great games, but this one, the first player in 119 years with 4 extra base hits in the World Series, on base 9 times. Where does this one rank for you among the most meaningful games of your career?
個人的な記録になりますけど、119年ぶりの記録というところで、個人的には今この成し遂げたのはどこにランクされてますか？
いや、もう勝ったのが全てかなと思うので、まあ今日ね、こう自分のプレーっていうのは後からこう振り返ればいいのかなと思うので、今日はもう切り替えて明日の登板に向けたいなと思ってます。
What matters the most is we won, and what I accomplished today is it's in the context of this game, and what matters the most is we flip the page and play the next game.
The next game. I will remind you, you are the starting pitcher in the next game. We saw Dave Roberts, your manager, check on you in the 11th inning. How do you feel, and how will you feel tomorrow?
今日の試合の展開っていうところもあって、下の状態、投げることに関してどう思いますか？
もう早く帰って寝て明日に備えたいです。
I want to go to sleep as soon as possible so I can get ready.
Rest well. Thank you so much, Shohei.
Thank you.
I mean, they're always going to continue, but it's a safer landing.
Hernandez drills one, left field, forget about it. Dodgers strike first in a loud way. And the full experience of Teoscar Hernandez from one day to the next, from a 4-strikeout game in game 2 to a home run to start the scoring in game 3.
Well, Max is going to want that pitch back, and I think he's going to want that pitch selection back. I thought a slider there would have been the better pitch on a guy who swings down below the zone. Curveball gives him a chance to catch up, and as you said it, probably going to hit 2 home runs. But isn't it interesting, in the first 2 games, each team's had opportunities to break a game open.
Comes back in. It's lifted to deep right field. Towards the corner. Goodbye. Ohtani goes deep. And the Dodgers lead game 3 on a pair of solo home runs, 2-0. They came inside, and Ohtani went to where he's comfortable going right now.
Well, he sped him up with the curveball, and what I mean by speeding up, he knows now a fastball is going to come, and he's going to get the barrel of the bat as quick as he can to it. Away, he would not have done anything, as we just documented, but that's why Ohtani is pretty special.
Strike on bets. 7th of the postseason for Shohei Ohtani, his second one of this World Series. Breaking ball drilled to left center field. Pages going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Kirk has changed game 3 with a 3-run shot.
Good high ball hitter, sitting on a pitch up. He gets a high curveball. First pitch curveball, and almost as if he was sitting on it. This time he's going to put on the jacket. Last time he got a big home run, he just ran through it holding it. He has half of it on because he said it doesn't fit. But this inning was crucial for the Toronto Blue Jays offense, and they came through in a big way.
Who fires a payoff? A breaking ball is drilled to left center field, slicing towards the gap, and off the warning track, up against the wall. Hernandez headed home. There is no throw. It's a ringing double from Ohtani. His 3rd extra base hit of the game has made it 4-3.
Can't throw great hitters the same pitch every single time, but he threw a lot.
Down the line, fair ball in a tie game. Freddie Freeman comes through again, locked at 4. Not usually a menace on the bases. Not going this time. Bichette down the line, a fair ball. Ricochets back into play. Teoscar Hernandez scrambles after it. How fast can Vlad run? Throw to the plate. Play at the plate. He's safe. He scores from first. Toronto leads game 3. Wow, smacks home plate, and it's 5-4 Blue Jays in the 7th.
2 out, harmless base hit, and then the ball down the line, and it ricochets away from Teoscar. He gets it as fast as he can and throws it with a cut action on the ball, and that's all it took. Important thing.
Ohtani, and a center cut fastball, blasts one and ties it. Shohei, 5-5. Once in forever, Shohei Ohtani, who will start Game 4 in 24 hours. He has tied Game 3 with his second home run of the night. Game top of the 12th, bases loaded with 2 outs. And the future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw, who has announced that this will be his last season. Part of the Dodger bullpen in this postseason. He's only pitched once. It was against the Phillies in the division series. It did not go well. He gave up 4 runs in 2 innings, and Dave Roberts was hoping to have a chance to use him in this World Series in a much different situation. He was thinking a big lead, maybe come on and close out a game that was already figured out. This is the opposite of that. And this, the 496th game of Clayton Kershaw's Hall of Fame career, the first one where he'll pitch in extra innings.
Well, I don't need to overstate how tough a position this is for him, but he's been in so many positions in his great career. You know what he wants to do.
With Nathan Lucas coming up, and in this amazing ball game, this epic setting, Clayton Kershaw ensures that, like Sandy Koufax, he will finish his career in the World Series. What will the last page say? No wiggle room. Lucas takes low. On the mound, you've got an inner circle Hall of Famer. At the plate, you've got a guy that waited a decade for his first chance in the majors. 5-5, top of the 12th. Kershaw's 1-0 is in for a strike. Just misses. And 2-1 instead of 1-2. Massive call from the home plate umpire Mark Wagner.
Well, the slider didn't break. If it had broke at all, he would have caught that corner on the inside part of the plate.
And so Kershaw battling from behind, home with a 2-1. Lucas takes strike 2. 50-some thousand and a million goosebumps. 2-2 on Nathan Lucas. Clayton Kershaw delivers, and the count goes full.
Why wouldn't it? This is absolutely every scenario wrapped in one game. 3-2, bases loaded. Wow.
Nowhere to put him. Payoff pitch. Fly down the left field line, fading towards the seats and out of play. Now why don't we do the 3-2 again? Dripping with drama this game throughout. Jays have the bases loaded. Dodgers have Clayton Kershaw. 3-2 on Nathan Lucas. Fouled again.
That was a good pitch to break up the sliders that he's been throwing, seeing the same lane.
Kershaw tries one more time. Bouncing ball to second. Edman hurries over to first in time. Tommy Edman, another play on defense. And Clayton Kershaw like he's never done before. In Los Angeles. Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the clock strikes midnight. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic.
It's time now for the starting lineups for tonight's World Series Game 4 matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays, defending champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
crazy to believe that it was just 6 months ago when I rolled into Dodger Stadium with the World Series trophy by my side. It was a good day. And since we're in LA, why not make a series? That's right, LA. Let's run it back. Let's remind everyone why LA is the city of champions. Let them know what time it is, because we ain't backing down to no one. I'm ready. Are you? It's time for Diamond Baseball, baby. Again.
And now, the starting lineup for your World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. As chosen by Dodgers manager, Dave Roberts. Leading off, pitcher and designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani. Playing second, the shortstop, number 50, Mookie Betts. Batting third, first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman. Batting fourth, behind the plate, number 16, Will Smith. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 37, Oscar Hernandez. Batting sixth at third base, number 13, Max Muncy. Batting seventh, second base, number 25, Tommy Edman. Batting eighth, in left field, number 8, Kiki Hernandez. Batting ninth, center fielder, number 44, Andy Pottis. On the mound for the Dodgers, number 17, Shohei Ohtani. Fans, let's hear it for your Los Angeles Dodgers. This time we ask that you please rise if you're able. Kindly remove your caps for our nation's colors. Presented today by the Los Angeles Fire Department Honor Guard. Now, fans, please remain standing for the singing of the national anthems. Sing the Canadian national anthem. Please welcome Grammy-nominated Broadway star and Canadian Music Hall of Fame inductee, Deborah Cox. Sing the national anthem of the United States of America. Please welcome multi-platinum certified award-winning singer-songwriter, Tinashe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
Hello.
Time now for tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Before Yoshinobu Yamamoto completed consecutive postseason games this year, the last Dodger pitcher to do that was this man in the 1988 World Series. He was the 1988 World Series MVP. He's a legend of Dodger baseball and one of the greatest postseason pitchers of all time. Please welcome back our guy, the Bulldog, Kershaw. Once again, the mound is yours. Clayton Kershaw out to do the catching. Bulldog for being with us tonight. Thanks for being a great Dodger.
All right, Dodger fans. We're about to go live to TV on Fox, and when they take this shot at Dodger Stadium, we want to make sure you are as loud as possible. So no matter where you are, everybody get up, wave those towels, top deck, I see you up there, you better get up. Left field and right field pavilion, you're at the World Series. Let's get loud, let's go Dodgers!
We saw one of the greatest World Series games of all time last night. The Dodgers in 18 innings take a 2-1 series lead, and we're all set for Game 4. We welcome inside with the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis. How in the world did these teams follow up last night? I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. How do you follow up reaching base 9 times in a game? If your name's Shohei Ohtani, you do it by taking the ball as the starting pitcher. For the first time in the World Series, we get to watch Ohtani on the mound.
Yeah, there is no way to top last night. Oh, wait, yes, there is. The greatest show on earth, Shohei Ohtani. Well, it's hard to explain. We'll do our best. What he's doing is unprecedented. So, for the first act, what do you think, right? He's going to pitch that game, and he's going to do okay. Well, okay is an understatement. 6 innings, 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. No way to top that. Yeah, 9 times he reaches base. He goes 4 for 4, and the encore is he's going to pitch tonight. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm going to try my best to explain it, but you're in for a great show.
I hope you can figure out the words for it, because I know this afternoon it's like, it's just hard to explain what this guy's doing. He tries to shut down a Blue Jays offense that has been one of the best offenses in baseball, but now they try to bounce back, and that is as tough of a loss as you're ever going to suffer.
It really is, and they knew they were facing 4 great starting pitchers coming into this, and really their offense, when it gets going, it really gets going. But then it can, like any great offense, be shut down, and great pitching and good pitches will do that. And here's a great example. First 8 innings, unstoppable. Next 12, not so much. The next 4 look like they're coming out of it. And then against the bullpen, which was the key to winning the World Series for the Blue Jays, 11 innings and 0 runs. Credit the Los Angeles Dodgers bullpen, but they're going to have to be the Blue Jays better.
Blue Jays have made a season out of bouncing back, doing things that it looks like they can't, but they're going to be without a key piece as they try to do so tonight. And for the details, here's Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, you said it. All season long, the Blue Jays have overcome obstacles. They led the majors in comeback victories. They rallied in the ALCS after losing the first 2 games at home and a crushing Game 5 in Seattle. But tonight, they face perhaps their greatest challenge. George Springer is out of the lineup after leaving last night's game with right side discomfort. Bo Bichette will be the DH. The Blue Jays say Springer is day-to-day, but they are losing a player who has hit 23 career homers in the postseason on a night they are facing Shohei Ohtani. The odds are against them, but this is a team that never seems phased. Now over to Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Ken. As the cool of midnight descended on Dodger Stadium, after 18 grueling innings, Shohei Ohtani left the celebration at home plate and ran to left field in the embrace of fellow countrymen Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki. Ohtani had played through body cramps, getting on base 9 times, the most in World Series history in a game. Yamamoto volunteered to pitch in relief 2 days after throwing a complete game. Sasaki gave the Dodgers an inning and 2/3 of shutout baseball. Ohtani is the highest paid player in the game. Yamamoto, its highest paid pitcher. In that embrace, that did not matter. What mattered was the shared knowledge they knew they had given everything to the cause of victory. Joe.
And they have the Dodgers within 2 wins of a repeat championship. Duvlat and the Blue Jays have a response as they try to get this series back to Toronto. Now a message sponsored by Corona. La Playa is always just a lime away.
One, two, three.
To dust the story in movie magic, right? Why not romanticize a bit? Why not roll out the red carpet for our guests and place their names exactly where they belong? High above the streets and shining lights. Why not? Because the truth is chasing this dream isn't glamorous. It's not perfect or effortless. The road here isn't silk and champagne. Okay, that's not entirely true. It's over 170 games.
He said goodbye. It's Smith with a big swing.
It's dog days, summer days, and rainy days.
Drills one. Forget about it.
It's buses at midnight and flights that land when the sun's already up.
Kirk has changed game 3.
Winning, real winning, isn't polished. It's bruised.
Play at the plate. He scores from first.
It's messy.
He's out.
It's imperfect. It's everything you can't fake.
Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend.
It's earned. It's beautiful on its own.
Has ended it on a Game 3 classic.
Let's just save the Hollywood for the ending. Welcome to Game 4 of the World Series on Fox.
We are all set for Game 4 after the epic Game 3. Dodgers with a 2-1 series lead as they try to make it back-to-back championships. The Dodgers take the field, and the Blue Jays get ready to bat without their heart and soul at the top of it. Instead, it'll be Nathan Lucas to lead things off for John Schneider, with George Springer out of the lineup as Kenny reported. Everybody just slides up. Guerrero hits second, and Bichette third. Addison Barger's all the way up into the cleanup spot, followed by Alejandro Kirk, who went deep in last night's game and is having a fantastic fall classic. Clement Jimenez and Kiner Falefa, as the dominoes fall, finds himself back in the lineup at second base. 18-inning thriller, 6-5 the way of the Dodgers, and in the moments after that, in the Dodger clubhouse.
But we got a game later today, all right? Hey, we got a game later today.
And Shohei Ohtani's showing his teammates what he plans to do. One day after he hits 2 home runs and reaches base 9 times, which is 3 more than anybody ever had in a World Series game, Shohei Ohtani, for the first time, pitches in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, he has so many ways to get you out. His pitching record will speak for itself because he's got just a half a season under his belt. But there's the many ways he can get you out. He's one of the greatest athlete I've ever seen. And we'll see what his legs are like. His fastball's electric. Everything's electric. Can he have the stamina and the mental discipline to get through what he did last night and get through a game on the mound? We'll talk that through as the game goes on.
He's in his 2nd season with the Dodgers. His first as a two-way guy. Finished off his recovery back from his 2nd Tommy John surgery midway through this season. So he started pitching in June. Normally a guy comes back from Tommy John, it's going to take him some time. But what did Ohtani do? He had a 2.87 ERA. He had the highest strikeout rate in baseball. And into the postseason as a pitcher for the first time. He beats the Phillies in Game 1 of the Division Series. He has a game for the ages in the clinching game of the CS with 10 strikeouts over 6 scoreless innings while he hits 3 home runs. And now he gets it going in the World Series. Umpiring crew will line up this way with John Tumpane calling balls and strikes. The Dodgers 2 wins away from becoming the first repeat champion since the New York Yankees at the turn of the century. The Blue Jays, meanwhile, trying to steal one of these next 2 games to get this back to Canada for a Game 6. With Springer out, it's Nathan Lucas to lead things off. Off of that 18-inning epic, off we go in Game 4 with a fastball up and away, 1 ball, no strikes.
Early on, the adrenaline is going to be kicking pretty good for Ohtani. So see if the Toronto Blue Jays can keyhole his fastball and not chase it out of the strike zone.
Popped up down the left field line. Kike Hernandez is over to the sidewall, makes the catch. Wow! Fresh off of last night's craziness, it's a highlight defensive play to start Game 4.
Didn't have to mess with any spectators. Ohtani's like, thank you very much.
And the other Hernandez applause.
This is the matchup I wanted to see. These are 2 of the greatest stars in our game, and offensively they have done a nice job and slowed down Guerrero. No extra base hits. pitching him tough.
Guerrero fouls off a first pitch fastball. As aggressive as we've seen him go out of the zone, he's been so locked in. Dodgers have really pitched him tough in this series. He's been on base 7 times, but does not have an extra base hit. Has not knocked in a run. 0-2.
Of the breaking balls, the slower breaking ball is the only pitch that's going to give Guerrero fits, in my opinion. He can hit just about everything else.
Ohtani gets him on 3 pitches. And by the way, thanks to Sydney Sweeney for our opening video piece today. Her new film, Christie, will be in theaters on November 7th. 2 up and 2 down for Shohei Ohtani in this first inning. And here's Bo Bichette.
I know a lot of people think and thought, and probably still believe I'm crazy, but this is where he's the most comfortable, is on the mound. I know his offensive numbers are going to trump anything that I can explain as a starting pitcher, but this guy is unbelievable in his athleticism to repeat his mechanics and throw pitches that we just don't get a chance to see because he's been hurt for a while. Well, now he's healthy.
Doing Babe Ruth type stuff, but he's done it for a longer stretch than the Babe did. 2 outs. Bo Bichette swings and misses at a fastball at 98. Bichette up to hit 3rd now with everybody sliding up with Springer out. Bichette was 2 for 4, knocked in a run and scored a run yesterday before John Schneider got very aggressive with his bench, unloaded it as that game went on. Just misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The Blue Jays have to do something in tonight's game to shock the system of Ohtani. Right now he's riding a tidal wave of success and emotion.
Man, that sweeper looks good.
Like I said, he can break a ball in so many different ways. He can throw it slower. He can throw the slider tighter. He can split finger you underneath the barrel, and then he can ride the fastball up in the zone that you're going to have a hard time catching up with.
Looking for a 1-2-3 first. Bichette takes it away. Shane Bieber ready to throw his first pitch momentarily. The 2-2. Lays off again, and he's worked it full. It's amazing what Bo Bichette has done, having not played in a month and a half, coming back into this World Series, and in 3 games hitting above 400. The payoff. Bichette takes ball 4, and the Jays have their first base runner.
I mean, that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to really battle a guy who can throw a lot of pitches in the strike zone and pick and choose their moments to make him work as hard as possible. The fatigue factor is in his mind that you block out until it becomes so real you can't block it out. It's going to be real at some point in tonight's game.
And he kept alive for the powerful Addison Barger. 2 more hits yesterday. Over the top of a curve, he slows it down to 76. That's a 23-mile-per-hour differential.
But that's what I'm talking about. People that have never pitched, they don't understand when I make the comments that he has the ability to manipulate a baseball as good as anybody I've ever seen. Top to bottom, right to left. You've got to have great mechanics and touch to be able to throw these kind of pitches, the 5 and 6 that he has. And I'm telling you, he could survive with just his fastball. That's how good his fastball is. But it's almost like a show pitch.
For Shohei, he's got 7 different pitches. And really, with his breaking pitches, you can slice those up differently. It can become 9 or 10 different pitches.
Absolutely. And his release point, sometimes a little lower. And he will sweep that curveball across the zone.
What you're talking about, hitting something that he does. Pitching, if you ask him, is who he is.
Yep.
His whole life, this is what he's dreamt of. Pitching in the big leagues, pitching in the World Series. 31-year-old from Oshu, Japan. The Barger with a 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down Broadway, 2-2.
And where we'll talk throughout the game is why the legs are so important for a pitcher. It's the fastball consistency. When your legs are a little tired, you lose your upper body a little too much. You pull that fastball. That plane in which he threw that ball, unhittable, because it stays right there.
Lays off a curve. Couple Blue Jays working deep counts against him. Bichette drew the walk. And we'll get a head start here with a 3-2 to Barger. One of the hottest Blue Jays hitters. Over his last 8 games, Barger's hitting .385 with 3 home runs. Jays looking for that big swing early. Here it comes. A shot left side. Muncy able to get there and keeps it in the infield, but it's a hit for Barger, and it's a chance for the Jays in the first.
Well, they had some chances up until about the 10th inning, and here's what the Jays can get a win out of this inning already by the fact that 2 outs pretty quickly, and now the last 2 batters have put that pitch count, you know, in a place where it could add up. A bullpen that's depleted.
You look back at yesterday's game as Alejandro Kirk comes to the plate. There were just so many moments that felt like they could be the moment that kept on getting topped and topped again and topped by an even bigger one. Kirk had one of those early moments, a 3-run home run that gave the Blue Jays the lead. 5 out of 10 in this fall classic with 2 long balls. Tied with Cal Raleigh this year. Sandy Alomar for the most home runs by a catcher in a single postseason. And this is not necessarily his game. He's found that power stroke in October. Pops it up. Right side of the diamond. Last night's hero, Freddie Freeman, waits on it to come down and finishes off the scoreless first inning for Shohei Ohtani, who'll go into the phone booth, get changed, and ready to lead off.